Today's strength building sequence is going to allow us to work into the body, mind, and spirit, and also reflect on the teaching of truth.
Hello, all my relatives, and welcome to 7 Teachings Yoga. This is a space to practice yoga from an indigenous worldview, inspired by the Anishinaabe 7 sacred grandfather teachings. Let's practice together.
The turtle has many teachings of truth on its back we can learn from. And many indigenous cultures, including the Anishinaabe, use the turtle's back as a lunar calendar. The 13 larger inner scutes represent the 13 moons in a lunar cycle, and the 28 outer scutes represent the approximate 28 days in each of these cycles. Embodying truth means living authentically and living in an honest way. We're going to start in Sukhasana, easy pose, crisscrossing the legs, finding a comfortable seat, perhaps elevating the sit bones with a block. Sitting up nice and tall, lengthen through the crown, gently humble the chin. Inhale together, filling up the belly. Belly goes big. Exhale, audible sigh out the mouth, let it go. One more cleansing breath, just like that. Inhale, belly big. And exhale, let it go. Option to gently draw down or close the eyes. Activating Ujjayi, ocean sounding breath, slight nasal constriction in through the nose. Keep the mouth closed, out through the nose, nasal constriction. Kind of sounding like Darth Vader as we practice this Ujjayi or victorious breath throughout our practice. Connecting with ourself and the inner guidance, our intuition, our compass within. Think of a time where you took steps to follow your intuition, follow your truth. You may have felt a feeling in the body, sensations, butterflies, subtle nudges from Creator and the Creator within to follow this path. Similarly, perhaps there was a time where we didn't follow our intuition or waited longer than we needed to. Remembering that this is all part of our journey, our learning and our growth. Giving ourselves some self-compassion here for doing our best along the way. Knowing that the more that we slow down and connect to ourselves, our inner truth, the easier it will be to hear these signs of intuition and guidance. Gently blinking open the eyes if they're closed. Keeping that Ujjayi breath throughout our practice, we're just going to do some gentle neck circles just in front of the body. Moving slowly, just as the turtle does. And as we learn many lessons from the turtle, we can also learn patience. We might, in our mind, have a timeline for how we want our life to go for certain things, but being patient can ease the journey. Let's move our shoulders, big shoulder circles, perhaps getting the upper back involved as well. In this class, we will be taking the time to move slowly. Let's switch directions. And as we move slowly, as we build strength and heat, we can rely on that breath, that Ujjayi breath, to take us out of the physical sensations and into that mindful awareness. We're going to roll forward onto hands and knees. Knees underneath hip bones, hands underneath shoulders. Getting into some cat-cows here. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, gaze towards belly button. As you inhale at the top of your cow here, gently pull hands towards knees. Great job. As you exhale, push the hands into the mat, protract round through the shoulders. Great job. We're trying to see how big we can make this range of motion. Inhale for our cow. Exhale, cat. One more time, biggest range of motion. Exhale, our cat. Take your left knee, move it in towards the midline of the body. We're going to take our right foot up and over left, perhaps already feeling a nice side stretch along the right side body. We can stay here, or we can take our gaze, look towards that right foot, the left side of the mat, send the hips to the right. Looking for a stretch in the right side body. Inhale, come back through center, switch sides, right knee in towards the midline, left foot crosses over. Option to stay, option to gaze towards that left foot, now on the right side of the mat. Feeling a stretch along the left side of the body. Come back to tabletop. From here, tuck the toes, nice toe stretch. Also getting into the wrist circles, warming up the wrists here. First in one direction. Then we're going to untuck the toes, tops of the feet meet the mat. Sit back any amount and wrist circles in the opposite direction. We might sit back so much that the knees lift. Finding an ankle stretch here. Find hands and knees. Again, we're going to find a bird dog. Firmly ground down through the right hand and the left knee. Inhale, reach right foot, left hand in opposite directions. Exhale, draw knee to elbow. Protract the shoulders round the spine. Inhale, reach opposite directions. Exhale, knee to elbow, around through the spine. 2 more times. Inhale, reach, opening up the body. And exhale as we close off the body. Last one. Full honest effort. Exhale, knee to elbow. And we're going to plant down. Same thing, opposite side. Ground down through the left hand. Inhale, reach right hand, left leg, opposite directions. Exhale, elbow to knee. Round through the spine. Inhale, reach. And exhale, protract the shoulder round into the spine, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. Last one, full effort. Maybe that's our 70% today. That's our full. Self-compassion is key. Great job. Plant that hand. We're going to find downward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Send the hips. Send the hips to the sky. Now, in this first down dog, adding a little bit of side bends here as we walk the dog, bending one knee at a time, straightening the other. And then finding some stillness here. Let the head hang nice and heavy. Push the hands into the mat. Shoulders lift. Imagining our sit bones reaching towards the sky, lengthening out through the back of the legs. On your next inhale, walk, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep, hands above head. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Find your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Closing down the eyes, or gently drawing them towards the floor if that feels comfortable. Feeling the feet firmly planted against Mother Earth. Inhale, circle sweep, hands above head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. Inhale, circle sweep, hands above head. Exhale, hands down through heart center. One more, just like that. Inhale, circle sweep, hands above head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Deepest fold of the day. Bend the knees. Inhale, circle sweep, hands above head. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Median down dog. Inhale, circle sweep, hands above head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. In breath together. Exhale. Inhale, float forward, high plank. Now in our high plank, we might have to step the feet back or the hands forward just a bit. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, float to plank. Push through the shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more times. Inhale, plank. Tight core. And exhale, meet in down dog. Great effort. Last time, find a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot to the sky on a mount. Exhale, step right foot in between the hands, drop back knee. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, float hips back, half split. I like to have my blocks with me. Inhale, float forward, low runner's lunge. Back knee stays on the mat. Exhale, finding that half split. 2 more times. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, half split. Last one. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, plant the hands. Step back, downward facing dog. Option to stay here, option to flow with a vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot to the sky, any amount. Exhale, bring left foot in between hands. You don't need the blocks here, but I like the blocks for that step through and for the down dog. Let's inhale, find low runner's lunge. Exhale, hips sink back, half split, left toes flex to the sky. Inhale, low runner's lunge. Working with the flow and reps of 4 today. New in 4, sacred. number in many indigenous cultures, Anishinaabe included. I forgot how many reps that was as I was talking. I think that's 4. Let's stop there. Plant hand, step back, downward facing dog. From here, inhale, right foot to the sky, knee mount. Exhale, step right foot in between hands. Inhale, high lunge warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. We're opening up our stance. Back foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat. We might have a tendency for that leading knee to cave in. Let's open it up, which opens up that hip. Shoulders stacked over hips, arms outstretched in opposite directions. Gaze forward or over the lead hand. Couple mindful breaths here. On your next inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow finds the inside of the right knee. Reach the left hand above and over. Inhale, back to that reverse warrior. Lower body remains the same. We're not moving the lower body at all. Exhale, extended side angle. I know you can feel that we're building that strength. Keep it up, last one. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, we're going to straighten that right leg. Whoa, that feels good. Finding our triangle here now. We can take our hand to the shin, the block, or the floor. Back foot still parallel to the short edge of the mat. Front foot leading forward, reaching left hand up towards the sky. Neutral gaze or gazing towards that left hand. After that strength building, it feels really great to find moments of stillness in these stretch asanas. Still building strength, but also finding a stretch component here. Exhale, bend into that front leg. Swivel back foot, plant the hand, step back, downward facing dog. Option to stay, option to flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Brief moment of stillness here. As we reflect on truth, we can reflect on the yama of Satya, truthfulness in yoga philosophy, as shared in the Yoga Sutras. Satya means to think, act, and behave with integrity. We can apply this to our own lives as we look to how we can live in a more truthful and authentic way. Inhale, lift left foot to the sky, any amount. Exhale, step left foot in between hands. Inhale, come to stand, high lunge. Exhale, open up, finding warrior 2. I like to extend my stance here. Back foot parallel to the short edge of the mat, shoulders and hips aligned, hands outstretched in opposite directions, gazing forward or over that top leading hand. Again, that leading knee might have a tendency to cave in. We're opening up that knee, which opens up that hip. Couple of mindful breaths here. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Relying on Ujjayi to help us focus inward. instead of the pain that we're creating. No, we're not creating pain. We're creating friction, which helps us to grow. Inhale, let's find reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow meets the inside of the left knee. Reach right arm up and over. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Building that heat. Lower body might be on fire. Almost done here. Use your own breath to cycle between the flows. Last one, here we go. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Holding here just briefly. Great job at home. Let's find some relief. Let's straighten that left leg, finding our triangle. We're going to close the stance just a bit. Left hand reaches towards shin, block, or ground. Right hand reaches towards the sky. Gazing straight ahead or towards the sky. Exhale, bend left knee, swivel back foot, plant the hand, step back, downward facing dog. From here, I'm going to get rid of my blocks. Inhale, we're going to find a plank here. Now, yogi's choice, high or low plank. As we plank, we are protracting the shoulders, pushing into the mat. Great job, core is tight. Now, just as the turtle, we are going to move as slow as we can to chaturanga. Let's shift our weight forward. Exhale as slow as we can. Elbows start to bend. We're shaking. Whew. How slow can we go to make our way down? Finding 90 degrees and then lower all the way down. Great job. Make a nice little pillow for the face. Ooh. Look in one direction. Find rest here. Take your gaze, look in opposite direction. Feeling the expansiveness of a full breath. Feeling the effects of heat and strength building in the body. Thanking your body for showing up today. We're going to find a locust. Feet together. Inhale, lift chest, lift feet off the mat. Option to take hands, reach back towards the feet, or gently clasp the hands behind the back, opening up through the chest. We're going to stay here for a few breaths, building heat, building strength in the low back. If at any time you feel pain, gently ease out. If we're just sitting in discomfort, I encourage you to push through a couple of walls here. Coming to the breath, Ujjayi. Option to find attention mudra, pointing towards the sky. Attention mudra to take our mind off the sensations we're building in the back of our body. Great job, couple more breaths here. Option to take those hands, reach above head, great job. One more breath. Exhale, lower down, find some rest here. Toes together, heels splay out. Let it all go, relax, release. Back bends can be overwhelming for the body, for the nervous system. Let your body rest here, reminding it that you're safe. We're stepping out of our comfort zones in a safe and compassionate way, allowing us to listen to our whole being, but also providing some friction for growth. Take your gaze, look in the opposite direction. We're at the part of our class where we find some restorative options here. You made it through the hard part. Give yourself a pat on the back. From here, we're going to Superman, right arm above us, roll onto our backs. I'm going to take out my pony. On your back, just give your knees a nice squeeze. Rounding through the low back, maybe rocking side to side, getting a nice little massage for the low back. Plant left foot down, place right ankle over left knee. Now we might stay here if we feel a stretch in that right hip and right glute, or we might take our hands, reach through to the back of the leg or the shin, flex through right foot. Option 2, close down the eyes or gently half lid them. Reminder that when we slow down, we can speed up. And we're human beings, not human doings, so we need time to be, to rest. So we can be our healthiest, our happiest, perhaps our most productive selves. And so we can be better relations. Release that side. Place right foot on the ground. This time cross left foot over right knee. Flex through the left toes. Option to stay, option to find a bind. Again, binding on the shin or the back of the leg. Release that side. Keep both knees in towards the chest. Let knees splay over to the left side, maybe having a block there for support. I like to use a block so I can fully let my body relax here. Hands outstretched in opposite directions, both shoulder blades on the mat. Gazing towards the sky or in the opposite direction that your knees are facing. Quick body scan here, scanning into the hips, relaxing the hips. Thighs, relaxing the thighs. Relaxing the calves. Relaxing the feet. Relaxing the full body now. Bring the knees back over the body, letting the legs play out in the opposite direction. Again, hands outstretched, both shoulder blades on the mat. Whole body relaxed here as we gaze to the sky or in the opposite direction that the knees are facing. Letting the body fully relax here as you scan the body from the tips of the toes to the top of your head. Relaxing the full body now. Bring the knees back over the body. Finish off your practice with any other mindful movement that might feel good. But if you're ready to find our final resting pose, Shavasana, finding a comfortable lying down or seated position where we can fully relax the body. Option 2, close down the eyes if that feels comfortable. Relaxing the face, relaxing the back of the neck, maybe licking the lips and swallowing. Feeling the whole back supported against Mother Earth. Back of the arms, back of the hands against the mat. The glutes, down your legs. The calves firmly pressed against Mother Earth. And the heels. Feeling supported here. Now within us, we all have an inner compass, a guidance system that we can hone in on, and the body's wisdom is amazing and will continue to give us signs until we listen. And the sooner that we can listen and learn our own signs, the easier it gets to respond. Some moments of stillness and silence to connect with the inner wisdom within, our inner guidance and our inner truth. Stay here for as long as you'd like. But if you're ready to end your practice, miigwech. Thank you for practicing with me, and continue to practice the 7 teachings, both on the mat and off the mat. Gegawap min minawan. I'll see you again.